Whatsoever the type of essay that you stumble upon in your writing task 2, keep one thing in your mind, that the introductory part of your essay should be super splendid. If your introduction is clumsy, dull, with a lot of vocabulary and complex grammatical structure, you would see a big down arrow in the marking of your writing. Generally, we have this structure of writing, that is introduction, body paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, and conclusion. It depends on the choice of writer how many paragraphs he wants to make. He can make minimum 2 paragraphs, these are body paragraph, and it can be extended to 4. So it depends on the choice of the writer and according to the nature of the question and idea generation as well. If someone cannot fit his all ideas into 2 paragraphs, then he has to expand it to 3 and 4. So it depends on you, but we mostly have introduction, 2 paragraphs, 2, 3 or 4, and conclusion. Now learn how to write introduction in correct and effective way. Jumping into first paragraph, introductory part, we must keep some things in our mind, do and don'ts, like what we should do in introduction and what we should avoid. Mostly students are demarked due to their silly mistakes, which I will cover in the don'ts area, and what you should do I would cover in the do area. If I cover do area, your introduction must be simple, clear and relevant to the question or relevant to the topic that has been given to you. But it should not be flooded with lot of vocabulary, like uncommon vocabulary that you try to put in to impress the examiner. Neither you try to make long and complex grammatical structure, because this thing would confuse the examiner and he would not be able to understand your sentence in the one go. You would have to reread it again and again. If this thing happened, then the D mark of incomprehensible writing would be ticked. So be careful regarding this mistake. Do not quickly start writing your introduction. Once the topic has been given to you, stop yourself to read the question properly. If you do not understand the question and you start writing introduction, it's mean you would write something else instead of the main purpose that has been given you in the topic. So try to read the question again and again. Once you understand the question, what has been asked to you, then you must understand the main concept and you should write it on the paper in your own wording. If I talk about intro, how many parts it has? Actually, intro is always small, concise and coherent. In introduction, you must have only 4 lines. You can expand it into 5, but 4 are approximately appropriate. What is the first line? Do not try to write down your introduction quickly as soon as you have read your question, because one-time reading of question doesn't provide you appropriate knowledge and the understanding of topic what has been asked to you. You must read the question properly, try to understand its context and its meaning. Once you understand, only then you must go for the writing of introduction. So do not try to make haste. Once you understand the question, you must go with the introduction. If I talk about the size of introduction, it should only be of 4 lines. Normally 4 lines are enough. First line is journal line, second paraphrasing, third is opinion, and fourth is thesis line. What is journal line? Like journal line is like talking about a general common sense on a one particular word or particular sense. Mostly academics say that there is no need of journal line, but if you write it, it would be good for you because you get a good start of your writing. Journal line should not be of 2 lines or 3 lines, it should be a half or 1 line. For example, we have a topic like this. Question is, it is suggested that government must give equal jobs to male and female in all countries. Do you agree or disagree? Here, center focus is on equality between male and female. It's mean I have found out what is the center focus of this question. So I would create a journal line on this understanding. So my journal line would be on equality between male and female. So what would be my journal line of introduction? Equality between male and female is the first step toward the egalitarian society, toward the fair society, toward the unbiased society. After this line, my second step would be paraphrasing of the question. What is paraphrasing? Paraphrasing means rewrite the question in your own word. You should not include any extra point or any extra information. You just need to rewrite the question that has been given to you. Words would be your, but meaning would be same like in the question. For example, some believe that a law should be enacted in every country to set equal quotas for both genders. So this is our paraphrasing of the question. You can see that meaning is the same but the wording is different. They had said similar wording with the same meaning that I have produced here. So this is how you need to paraphrase the question but in your own wording. Next line is opinion line. What is opinion? This is your position. Like whenever you have been given a topic, they always ask you something. Your opinion, your consentment or your resentment, like do you agree or disagree. So you have to give your position, where you stand, yes area or no area. So this is your opinion. If you agree the given topic, you would say I strongly agree with this statement. If you disagree, you would say I strongly disagree with this statement. If you partially agree, you would say I partially agree with this statement, meaning somewhere you agree or somewhere you disagree. So this is the third step where you give your opinion, and the last line is thesis line. What is thesis? Thesis line is like giving a signal to the examiner like what you are going to write in the next body paragraphs. So here in the thesis you need to give two hints. Two hints meaning two main points on which you are going to write your next entire body paragraph. For example, if you have given agreement to the topic like equal jobs should be given to both male and female, then I would say that I strongly agree with this statement because it will decrease unemployment and will reserve rights for women. Forthcoming line will delve into detail. If you disagree with this statement, then you would say I strongly disagree with this statement because it will increase imbalance in the society and will engender more discriminatory environment. The forthcoming writing will delve into detail. So here you can see in the agreement or in the thesis line, I had given 2 points, unemployment and reserve rights for the women. Or in the disagreement, I have given 2 points, imbalance and discriminatory environment. What are these points? These are the hints to the examiner, like what I'm going to write on in the body paragraph. So these are the thesis lines that you need to give a hint to the examiner that what is going to happen in the body paragraph 1 and 2 and what is going on in your mind, so that the pure and complete introduction would come in the mind of examiner. He would get proper hint of your entire essay.